From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Leading the 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan. His side has won 2 in a row. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. This guy's no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And we're off at Inglewood. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. But a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to get the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now run here with Amari on Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Herbert from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's incomplete left side. Now left side of George Kittle with that one. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Purdy on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think I I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
It's Pacheco on third. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
McCaffrey does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
He was taken down behind.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Get set, get set. 18.
They'll try to run with Robinson. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
A tie in baseball, Kate? Well, we know it goes to the runner. A tie at the line of scrimmage on a sneak? Well, in this case, it goes to the defense.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
He has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Herbert now, blitz coming. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Under the gun, here's Hampton. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He goes out a little short of the 40.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
That one's good to McConkey. And he's taken down at the 30. Oh, we have somebody in some discomfort down there, so we're going to have a stoppage as they head out to take a look at, the tight end, Mike Gesicki. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hampton gets the handoff. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. The give to the fullback. And he's got some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
AD. Route. Go.
And you just get the play off. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers going 6-0 here in the first. Let McConkey with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crowd.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy on first down. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 7-yard gain. Now it's Jamari Caldwell making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Pretty throwing here on first. Buying some time right. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
The second down run by Pacheco. And all he can get is a yard here, but it's going to be third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Pacheco will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Purdy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 16 at the 29-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun give to Hampton. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. 380. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He has it at the 5. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
49ers 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw by Purdy. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. Second and 3 now.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Number 85, George Kittle. An 8-yard pick.
So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take...
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First down, Purdy to throw. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's good for a couple of yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
On the play.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Getting the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First down, 49ers.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And finally, they bring him down. He's tripped up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone on first. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown.
Touchdown, San
The
Francisco.
49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for two.
The 49ers will line up for the two.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the one. And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
49ers 11.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Darius Davis to return it. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Running it with Hampton. He dodged the tackle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Bring the tight end left. Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Herbert from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18, watch out. Up.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush outs, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Run around, set.
Air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
George Kittle.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Purdy. Coming in the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Niners 18, Chargers 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He puts some juice on it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Chargers, first down. Set. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now run with Hampton. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
A pickup of 2.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Set. Go.
Herbert now. Over the screen to Hampton. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
A 36-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good. And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Turpin with a return. Dodges another stop. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Move set of downs for him from the 31.
Get set. Get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 43. Purdy setting up that play action. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
He tries to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better think a while before going for it.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Play action now. Purdy vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Get set.
Throw here, 3rd down. They did it! He made the interception! And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th.
I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. That's what that whole defense screams after interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went from a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
At the Niners' 20-yard line.
Drop play here, Hampton. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, when you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. 49ers needing a couple. New set of downs from 37.
Get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Purdy on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. We've set it downs from 37.
Turnover on downs.
Set.
Hampton on the pitch. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Set. Delta.
They're going to pass it here. Complete out to the right. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. A trusty tight end.
And he's got the Charger first down. That should be all she wrote in this one. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this